Today we're going to be doing 2 playthroughs of Sonic 2. We're going to be playing Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I'm going to add as many of like the new features that the game has as possible. Why not? And then for my second run, you're all going to think I'm lying for this one, but I have actually... Oh, well, okay, first off, my controller needs to actually be working. You're going to think I'm lying for this one, but I've actually never played Knuckles in Sonic 2 before, which sounds like a horrible, disgusting, dirty lie, but it's actually true. I've never played it, only because, well, I mean, Sonic 2 wasn't really my favorite classic game, but on top of that, I just never did. I knew it was there, I knew it was a thing, I know it's on the mobile version of Sonic 2 as well, but I just never played it. So, after our first playthrough of Sonic 2, we're gonna go and play that afterwards, so, yeah. Anyways, let's begin. So I added all of the extra features and I changed it to the Mega Drive mode, and I also changed the display a little bit for one reason. It's gonna have my, I hope it's gonna have my ring count, so that's the main reason why I left it. The rings sound really weird. I have no intention of going for the emeralds. Also, there's our drop dash. It only counts the new rings that you get, not ones that you pick up afterwards. Or ones that you pick up again, it doesn't count those. So... now my ring chain has to start over. That's a shame. Thanks, Tails. Sega should have released Christian Whitehead ports of Switch instead. It would actually make it a... I would be honest, I was messing with this yesterday, and I agree with that. Like, it feels like that port would not only be better received, but would probably feel a lot better to control with the drop dash, since they are kind of just shoehorning it in, because it doesn't exactly feel right. Oh, okay. I had a weird little thing happen when I was playing this yesterday. If you follow me on Twitter, then you've probably seen it. Doom? There's no Doom. Doom is on the 32X. And even then, it's not really that... yeah, sure, that's a thing that can happen. I've noticed, like, there's a few odd things with this game. I don't know if that's actually from the official game, or if it's just this version that does some weird stuff. 6, 7, 8. Perfect. This is disappointing, to be honest. Kind of. I mean, it feels a little buggier than the original, but then again, I don't have enough knowledge of Sonic 2 to actually tell whether or not that's actually a real thing. It's actually pretty fast. I don't know, that was the one thing, like, I got that real sense of speed, and it was fun to watch, but it's alright. Oh, land on it. Land on it. Oh man, that drop dash took forever. That was not supposed to happen. That is the weirdest thing. I've always been able to spin dash off this. I don't understand what that was about. Like, I was playing this yesterday and was able to spin dash off of it, and now I can't do it. Ow. That one was my fault. Yeah, there we go. That's Casino Night, and probably one of the slowest amounts of time I've ever done it in. This is a zone to farm lives if you need them. I don't think I'll need them. I'm not too concerned about it. It was funny, because, I was just thinking about it right now. A long time ago when I actually tried streaming on Twitch, this was actually one of the first games I played. And at the time, I did not know how to beat the game. Like, I was so inexperienced with it, that I think Metropolis Zone took so long to go through, and I despised it ever since. So I just remember this game, I just remember hating the game afterwards. It was like, yeah, this game kind of sucks. I think this was back in, I think, 2014, 2015, somewhere around there. So, kind of come a long way. Still not a big fan of the game, but it's not bad. I just don't care for it. No, get out of the way. Wait, am I losing only like 10 rings at a time? I did not even pick up on that. After playing Sonic 3, I can't bring myself to play Sonic 1 and 2. I don't know, it's hard for me to bring myself to play Sonic 2 sometimes, but... Hang on. Oh, I get to keep my rings. Well, that explains a lot. Yes, that's still in there. What does it do? Not a lot. Is the peel out also in this version, or is it just the drop dash? It's just the drop dash, which is... I mean, it'd be kind of cool to have the peel out, but then I've always said that the peel out kind of had served no purpose. It was just there. It wasn't as useful as something like the spin dash, which also gives you like immediate protection. Okay. What? And that could just be Sonic 2 being Sonic 2, because I know... Say what you want about how good this game is, there's jank. That's all I'm gonna say. This game has noticeable jank. Never used the drop dash in Mania? I don't believe that. Although, speaking of not using something, I remember the one time where I intentionally did not use the spin dash, and I had people telling me to use it at the very end, rather than... Like, no one caught on to the fact that I was doing that on purpose. Done. Oh! Oh, I didn't get to show that. So, you know how the drop dash... If you're familiar with the drop dash, you know exactly how it works. It's like, you know, you do a normal jump, you press and hold the same jump button, and it will let you do, basically, it'll let you do like a weaker spin dash. That's kind of the idea of the drop dash. You can do it right out of a jump. Okay, cool. Check this out. Also, I'm going to be abusing the drop dash. Why? Because it's fun. And if I break something doing it, then it'll be funnier. Do I remember how to find Hidden Palace? I hate to disappoint you, but Hidden Palace is actually not in this version of the game. I'll show you, but it's not there. It's like the Sonic 1 Mania Edition, but as Sonic 2, in that all you get is a drop dash. So it's a shame that we don't get it. There's a pit down there and it's full of spikes. I don't know if that's the one. So that's one. That was it? Oh, okay. So yeah, no, it's not there. Just because... Hey, I did the thing. I never cared for this zone. I always called this the boring one. Because it is. It's so boring. It's like, it's so dull. At least, like, with Marble Zone in Sonic 1. Yeah, that was the most boring zone in that game, but at least it was still, like, platforming-wise was kind of interesting. It could just be my bias towards Sonic 1, though. Oh, I thought I went right through them. I'm still going right through them. What the hell? Oh, and Tails died again. This is like Tails gets abused for no reason. Let's do that again. Okay, I don't want to do that again. I guess keep ring means it's like an easier mode where you don't lose all of them at once, which is interesting. But I'll be shutting that off when I play the Sonic and, or Knuckles and Sonic 2 for a more authentic experience. There we go. Yeah, the music is alright. I mean, it's good. The boss is actually a challenge. In Mania, it's kind of a little overkill, but in this one, it's... The challenge is there. It's actually one of the better bosses in the game, just for the challenge alone. So yeah. Wow, one of the rare times where I actually knock out that enemy instead of taking damage from it. Because what the hell's a hitbox to this game? It's a joke to the game. Crap. Double crap. Hey, that probably should not have worked. Whatever, I'll take it. Probably only upside to the... Okay, I swear, at some point I'm gonna be able to just not get hit by something and actually successfully do a drop dash, but I'm still waiting on this game to actually... God. Good zone, am I right? We're kind of checking out the features that it has. This is why I can never like Sonic 2. Dude! But yeah, for an obnoxious zone like this, the boss is actually pretty easy. Then again, all you gotta do is just do that. I like going through this. It's just calming. That one kind of just like stuttered a bit before it shot at me. And I guess if you do know how to go through this, there's a way you can grind up a crap ton of lives. I'm not very good at that, so the 11 that I have will probably be all I get to use. By the way, if you keep doing this, you can just rack up lives. See, I'm just getting 10,000. Every 50,000 you'll get extra lives, I believe. So I'm just going to keep doing that. What you see on the bottom of the screen is ring chain. That's more of a high score kind of thing. You know, keep a certain amount of rings on you as long as possible. So that's another thing. The max ring chain is like your highest amount in that playthrough. So I'm just showing off like different things that were in the game. However, I will not show off how to take the super long route in this zone because I don't like this one very much. The reason I'm here hit that and go on these platforms, and there you just cut like half the zone or half the level. You don't have to go through any of that top stuff. You don't have to deal with any of those. And you're already in the second half of it, which is much more manageable. So this one, just hit the lasers, and you're good. And also not do that. This used to freak me out all the time because I only had like 3 rings for this. And I wasn't as good with jumping around as in this area as I am now. Like, not as aware of their patterns. This game's not exactly the most, not very friendly to new players. At the time, I was still a bit of a new player to Sonic 2. Oh well. Wait, what? Bravo, Drop Dash. I guess I was supposed to just land there, but you'd think the game would just... you'd think they would think ahead and think, oh, somebody might try to Drop Dash here. I think they just threw in the feature and didn't really play test it enough. Done. Now, since I have rings, I'm going to try the other way of fighting them. So, this is the, I guess the intended way of fighting them. So, there, if you wanted to make this look super easy, you can go ahead and just do this instead. Sonic 2 done on easy mode, pretty much. And that's how the ring count actually lets you abuse things in this game. Don't worry, we're going to be changing it to Sonic and Knuckles, or Knuckles and Sonic 2 without any of the easy stuff. You cleared what? In this mode, Sonic can Whoa! What? Sure, let's try that one out. What? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, this is so broken. Also, the drop dash was not tested in this. That's why. Of all things I could use, the new feature that they brought in could use a little bit of testing. Sega, if you need somebody to test your games, bring me along. I will make you wonder, how the hell did he even pull that off? Because I like to break games sometimes when I play them. Not on purpose, but... Oh, I'm supposed to go down this way. And... Oh no. No, I can't. I'm just gonna fight him as Supersonic. I don't care at this point. Perfect. Let's go. Since I still kind of have to go all the way up, can I make it so that way I don't ever have to like deal with the platforming thing, or can I just hop over the entirety of this? Here. Surely they did not think this far ahead. And the answer is no, they did not. Okay, shortcut found. I was like, wait, game, what? The game just almost took off and just came to a stop. That's funny. Look at that. Look at our golden boy right there. And this is how... There we go. Done. Let's go. I'm surprised it didn't kill me off at that point. There, I so totally legit got the good ending. We're gonna go to Knuckles in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Now, like I've said before, I've never played this, so I'm gonna keep it as authentic as possible. Like, the first stage I know how to do. I don't always get it all the time, but I know what I should be doing. Probably not playing like that. There we go. We got our first one. If I collect figures, have I heard AEW has a figure line officially announced, and the figures so far seem to be familiar to WWE Ultimate Edition figures. That's kind of... I actually have seen some images of it, and that's really cool. What? Hold on. What happened? It kept all my rings. Does that happen in the Knuckles version? So if it keeps me at 50, I'm just going to keep going. I don't think it matters too much anymore. Why does Knuckles have a gray shield? Wouldn't it make sense if he had a red shield since... don't know. Could be colored limitations. Yeah, I'm back at 50. What is this? I mean, I'll take it, I guess. Yeah, that was something I remembered in the original game. They took away all of your rings when you went through it. So I think this is a Knuckles and Sonic 2 exclusive feature, which I approve. I have a friend of mine named Wayne. He kind of been on my case for not being able to beat Sonic 2 the first time I played it. And then of how I mentioned that I don't go for the emeralds because they're not fun. I wonder if he's proud of me now. I don't know, maybe I'll tweet this at him. He's like, hey, you proud of me now? I'm going for them. I'm doing it. Consider the best Sonic game. I know people love it. It's part of it's nostalgia, part of it is because there are some legitimately solid things about Sonic 2. It's just I don't really see it as much. But then again, I didn't grow up with Sonic 2. All those little issues that we noticed with Sonic 2, if somebody played it the first time, they don't really look at it and be like, oh, that's actually an issue with the game. They just see it like, oh, yeah, the game does that. And they kind of just, you know, they just kind of wave it off as like nothing, which, I mean, it happens. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, it's just a thing we do because we either like a game or we kind of just deal with it because, you know, being kids at the time, you don't know any better. Or you don't exactly, I'm gonna get crushed here, aren't I? I wouldn't, actually, you know, I'm gonna take that back. I wouldn't say know any better, I would say we kind of just went with it. But yeah, it's a thing that, like, as kids, we don't really, you know, complain too much about it because it's one of those, we're kind of grateful that we even have this game. Nowadays, when we look back at it, kind of just, you know, get rid of the rose-tinted goggles, we start to see that the game showed a few more flaws than what we originally remembered. Alright. What is it? 1-4... Oh! Hell yeah. Why? Who does this? That is not enough. Holy crap, that background, but we did it. Oh my gosh. I hate doing that. Alright, I've claimed my prize. Let's go. Let's just shatter this game in half. What the hell? Okay, well, now I know I can't do that. Now I have to learn how to fight this thing. I am not even doing that. I know what I could do. I'm not even going for it. Come on! Why do I jump into him? I am not gonna master any stupid technique. I'll just... Jesus Christ, are you kidding me? Fuck off. I think as it's coming down, I'll meet up with... Like, the moment it lands, I will try to meet up with it there. Okay, I went too early. Knuckles apparently can't hit the nose that easily, so he can't bounce off, which is a big problem. Which means half the time I jump into him, I'll go completely into him. Like, he might be my favorite character in the series, but man, his jump is awful. I should not have done that. That was the stupidest thing I ever did, but I got away with it. Holy sh... I almost hit the spikes. Done! Thank goodness. I never have to play this stupid game. Also, glitchy emulation. I don't like this game very much. I wonder if I've made that point, you know, if I've kind of driven that point home. But I get the glowy knuckles. So, it will bring me... well, there we go. That was it. That's all I get. I don't get an angry pouting Eggman. I feel cheated. Super Knuckles mode. No thank you. Let's take a dive in aquatic